We start with a magnitude 5.4 earthquake that rocked the southeastern part of Korea on Wednesday afternoon. Now, the main quake struck at 2:29 p.m. near the city of Pohang, with two smaller quakes, or foreshocks, happening before and aftershocks still continuing throughout the night. For more, we go straight live to our Oh Jung-hee, who is at the location for us this morning. Jung-hee, it's still relatively early in the morning. How are residents there coping at this difficult time?
Semin, I'm at a gym a few kilometers north of central Pohang. The surrounding area was directly hit by yesterday's earthquake, and so 200 to 300 citizens, from little babies to middle and high school students to elderly citizens, they've all evacuated their homes and spent the night here. The officials here at the gym are providing the citizens with food and blankets so that they're warm and comfortable. I was able to talk to a few people here, and they seemed shocked to have experienced once again the same disaster they had gone through in September of last year, when a magnitude 5.8 earthquake struck the city of Gyeongju. To give our viewers an idea, Gyeongju is just around 30 kilometers away from here. People say although they feel relatively safe in this gym, they can still feel the aftershocks and are naturally quite anxious. Since yesterday's quake, there have been over 30 aftershocks, and more are expected over the coming days. Here's how citizens remember the moment when earthquake hit. Take a look.
Everything was shaking, so I just ran and followed a friend in front of me. I looked at the window and the building was almost collapsing.
The windows were originally closed, but they all swung open and shattered into pieces.
They told us not to come to school until Friday.
Everything shook so violently that I couldn't even move. I heard windows shattering, so decided to stay inside with my daughter. When I went to my office, I saw a few flower pots and a mirror had hit the floor. We're still feeling the tremors, and some people are even too frightened to turn the lights off.
Yes, you can understand why people there are still worried after experiencing all that. But Jung-hee, the quake was powerful enough that the government has even taken the unprecedented step of postponing the nationwide college entrance exam, or 수능, all because of the earthquake. And it's the first time that the test has been rescheduled due to a natural disaster since it was first implemented back in 1993.
That's right, Semin. The government says it made the decision because a number of test sites have been badly damaged, and there's a high possibility aftershocks could strike while the students take the test. They say students' safety is their top priority, and I can definitely understand why they made such a decision. Since I arrived here last night, I've been looking around the city with our camera crew, and indeed a lot of buildings are in bad shape. Broken windows, collapsed walls, and cars crushed under debris. And that was around the whole city and the most ordinary places like schools, apartments, and supermarkets. The impact of this earthquake in Pohang is much more powerful than the one in Gyeongju last year, despite the lower magnitude, because the epicenter was so much shallower. The people I've been meeting at this gym have been stressing that Korea is no longer a safe country when it comes to earthquakes, and they're also demanding the government take steps to protect ordinary citizens. Semin.